and your email is there. Your name is Adnan.
Yes, what's your offer?
So, Mr. Adnan, let me
All right, let's do it.
take road.
Welcome back to Dispatch Tale. It's April 2026. No April Fools, just real numbers and what we did in March. The market is shifting. If you are leaving or you are not paying enough, you are leaving money on the table. So make sure to follow us how to do it. Together with us today, it's Bobby.
Hello guys, welcome back. I was absent last episode. I
Yeah.
think you don't mind. I have some work
Definitely
to do.
not.
As Neil said, welcome back to Dispatch Tales, episode 7. We're gonna crown the Reefer and
26 footers.
26 footer gross kings, and we're gonna see how much they made, and the most important thing, we're gonna take the math after the company take their cut for the percent, and how much they really made it after all expenses they had for the whole month.
Yeah, correct. I can just say that it's the 26 footers did an amazing job also in March. It was amazing what they did. So guys, we are starting with our classic department, the first one, the 53 footer.
Yep.
We will start from number 3.
Third place, correct. Should I
Yeah.
name them? Okay. We do have a new name in the top 3.
Yeah, definitely. I think that he's
Yeah, first time.
first time, yeah.
This is Dragisha. He started to drive for us like 1.5 months ago, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong with some, maybe 1 week less or 1 week more, but it's
I think it's
yeah. He's a big grinder. He's
I will say 2 months.
yeah.
I will say 2 months.
Very good driver. So third spot is for Dragisha. He did it $50,290 in total for the whole month. The second place, well-known name for you guys, it's Marco. He did amazingly $51,261, and
And the winner?
yeah, the first place is going to Petar Matovic, who is the gross king for March. He made it $54,480.
So on the Instagram we put a note over there, story.
Yes.
vote.
How many
many?
drivers?
So we have 3 drivers that having
Yeah.
over 50k. We have Dragic with 50,291,
Yep.
Marco with 51,261,
Yes.
and then we have the Peter as a gross king with 54,480. So I
Correct.
can say that this is amazing. And later we will discuss, as we told with Bobby, we will discuss with how much from those are living in their pocket. I can say that I was expecting more. I was expecting like at least 6 of them.
Yes, and the thing is, I was before you mention it.
Okay.
Before you mention it, I wanted to mention that we were aiming. 6 of them were on a good path to do over 50,000, but they have some vocation.
And broke downs.
Yes, and breakdowns. We do have faced more breakdowns this month, but it is what it is. We're gonna aim for April to be a better month for sure.
I'm positive
Yep.
that it will be.
Yep.
Because I can say that I hope that those guys don't have a broke downs and stuff like that. So from the stats that I was looking, we are having like 7 drivers that are having over 45. So I think that we are
Yes.
having 3 drivers with 49, and we are having, I say like, couple of them were,
Couple
were
of them
really,
are good,
really
yes.
close. But that is it. What is it? Let's go to the second department.
Yes.
And what interesting, remember the names. So you have Dragic as the third place, you have Marco as the second place, and you have Peter as a gross king for March. But on the RPM Kings,
Yes.
you are having totally different three guys,
3 names. Yes.
three names. You are having Nicola.
Correct.
He did 3
On the third place.
On the third place, he did 3.29 RPM.
Yep.
I don't have it right now with me, but Nicola did it, I think, 41 or 42 on gross.
I think 41,800 and something, or maybe 41 and something, but it's over 40 for sure.
That's, yeah, correct. That's for sure. And then we are having on the second place, we are having Mirsad
Yes.
with 3.36.
Yes.
And we are having as a king
Mladen, correct.
with 3.49.
49. Correct.
So it's interesting from the last time we are having now, how to say, the same situation that we were having in the straight box. We are having in the straight box, we are having one guys who are in the gross, and then we are having a totally different
Opposite guys, yes.
opposite guys who are RPM kings.
Yep.
So I can, I mean, probably you share the same on over here that with Reefer having 3.49, it's pretty great.
Yep. It's amazing, to be honest with you. And also to mention that these drivers did not make like $25,000 or $30,000 gross. They made it over $40,000. And everything that it's above $3 a mile and doing that gross, it's pretty much amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yep.
So, as I mentioned at the beginning, I want from you, because Peter, the gross king, it's your guy.
Yep.
I want from you to share how much from the 54,480 he bring home.
Okay.
Can you do it for us?
Yes, we can do it. Let's take the math. So he did it $54,480. He paid 12% company commission.
Yeah.
So on company commission, he paid to the company $6,537.
Okay.
Fuel, we are by our math, which I know that it's really close to.
With the increase,
Yeah,
I can
with the
say
increase.
that 90
Yes,
cents per
90
mile.
cents per
On
mile.
a reefer, it's
He did it 17,500 miles. He spent on fuel $15,750 this previous month. Truck payment for him for the whole month was $2,500. Trailer payment was $1,900. Cargo insurance in total was $1,200, so $300 weekly. Occupational and physical insurance $900. So in total, Petar, his expenses was $28,787.
so we can say that the fuel pretty much burn a lot of from his revenue.
Yes.
If we take just couple of, I can say month, let's say last month, probably that will be like 20% less.
Yes.
So
But-
with, as you say, Peter with 28,000, he have that of some expenses.
Yeah, 28.
He's having a revenue of 54,480.
Yes.
So how much he earned?
Net profit, he bring home $25,693. Still a massive month, to be honest with you. 12% is a real factor here. You are margining nearly $29,000 as expenses to make 25,000 profit. We know the numbers. We know what is coming next. And I'm just saying again the numbers for the 53-foot department, which as normally you have more expenses than the small box department. So I'm gonna how to say, I'm gonna leave you. After that, you're gonna start for the 26 footer department. You're gonna say, but these numbers are crazy. And to be honest with you, if we're always saying we are aiming for better months, but as you can agree with me, we have really consistent drivers that are making good numbers, and we are proud of it.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to sum it up. So Peter, from 54,480,
Correct?
he have expenses with commission for the company, for the fuel,
For the fuel,
for the truck payment,
and trailer.
trailer payment, cargo, occupational, physical, in
He-
total of 28,787.
Correct.
He bring home $25,693.
You're right.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I can say, Bobby, it was a great month
It was a great month, and
for the 53 department, and I'm really happy that those guys are finally making great checks for them.
yes,
Because when you see in the previous year how much they drive hard, fight hard to make the money,
yep.
I think that those guys deserve the money that they are earning.
This number was not when the market was crazy. These numbers were real, but to be honest with you, last year and year before, these numbers were not realistic.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, in a month we didn't have guys that were doing over $50,000. And to be honest with
I
you,
remember like 4 episodes ago we were talking like that we did like pretty much all of our drivers were having 40 something.
yes,
When we had the first guy over 50, we were like, wow.
yes,
Now we are having 3 drivers and we are set. Why we don't have like 10 drivers?
yes.
So
Yes, we are having 3 drivers this month, but as we mentioned, and I'm not gonna be like behave that we are like we are not greedy or something. We are not greedy, but we are realistic. We do have 7 drivers who are on a good path to make over $50,000.
yeah,
And to be honest with you, this is not something that it's not possible right now. It's possible, and the numbers are real. You know, and I know, we mentioned not 100 times, we mentioned 2,000 times that these numbers are real, and nobody can, how to say, we're proud of it. I'm proud of it by myself. I'm proud of it that we are doing these numbers, and that's the most important thing, that we are on the path that we are trying to grind and trying to make something, and we are doing it, and I'm proud of it. And to be honest with you, I'm more and more eager to do it and to have more drivers, as you said.
yeah, definitely. Because in this market, just 1 month ago, the drivers on the money that they were making with the increase of the fuel, like I can say easy, like 25%. On 25% increase that happened, we are having pretty much the same market, maybe a little bit better than 1 month ago, maybe, but we are not having 25% better market. We are having just better market.
Yep.
With that being said, I can only say that those drivers, that 25% of the fuel, the one who get hit hard are the drivers.
Yes.
Because pretty much everything is as 1 month ago, but the fuel is burning a lot of their earning.
Oh, little. I want to throw something in this conversation. You can also agree with me. We were driving them and we were planning them really good, and really, how to say, close wisely. We choose what we're gonna drive and everything. Right now we do have more planning because of the fuel. We don't have drivers that are running the north. We were In the past, we were not having so many drivers driving the Northeast. Right now, I can say that we only have like less drivers that are doing this one, and also the contacts that we have from the Northeast, we increased the rates for like 40%. We are charging them more.
We are charging more,
yes.
but I can say that those guys were fair and they were like,
Yes.
we understand that the fuel is up, we understand that the rate need to go up. Let's find something that's gonna work for both of us.
Yes.
And I can say that I'm satisfied. I
Yes,
can say that
we are.
it's perfect market to be reefer working on.
Yes.
And even on the shippers from earlier that we know that those are bad one, I can say, like keeping you like 6, 7, 8 hours. Right now we are seeing going to lineage, and you get a door and you are out in like 3 hours.
We do have.
And earlier, if you are working and go there, you wait like almost all day.
All day, whole shift. We do have some situations. We did it a couple of days ago. You know the whole story. We were late 3 hours. We get there. We got door right away. We got loaded, and we just avoid everything. We were discussing about it. I was stressed out that I'm not gonna make the receiver for next day because it was how to say, probably a working that I was expecting 6 to 7 hours or maybe more to get loaded, but everything went smooth, and I was like, oh my god, we need to we need to price them because they are right now doing their job, to be honest with you. Finally,
Definitely. Okay, I think that is it for the 53 reverse department. Great month behind us. So we are going for the second segment right now. You know that we are dealing only with two departments, the reefer department and the straight box department. Right now we are going to do the same math in the straight box. We will go first by the gross makers, and then we will go with the RPM Kings. I can say, Bobby, that this month we are having an amazing month for them. I can say that it was pretty, I mean, it's not huge, but it's not even big. Something I can say between. The deal is what I want to say. If we were fighting on the straight box to book like 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, now from Chicago, I can say that the rates from $2 a mile went almost close to $3 a mile.
Yep.
So with that being said, I can say that our average on the top drivers that we are having, from average of 1.75, 1.80, now it's 2.3, 2.4, 2.2, and that's for box trucks, that's an amazing.
Yep.
I can say that from those guys that I'm gonna say, two of them are team drivers, and one is solo driver. So I will start with the number 3. We are having Dane as number 3. He did $38,000. Then we are having on second place Goran and Marko. That's a team drivers that we are having. They did $38,545. So $38,545. And on the first place we are having, I can say, one of the best team that we are having in our company. We are having Dresden and his co-driver Nick. They did amazing, 41,500. This is an amazing gross for a straight box truck.
Is this a reefer?
No, I can say that this is normal
This
question.
is better. This is
to ask, but
let's be honest. We do have drivers that make 38,000, 39,000.
we are
So
having, yeah, I can
so
say.
we are having 26 footer that make more gross than.
Some of the
Yeah,
reefers.
this is
Some
a
of
team.
the wins.
Yeah,
this
is a team. You
Those
mentioned
guys
it.
almost did 20,000. I think less. I don't have the information right now with me, but I actually have
I'm just messing you about the gross. You know, it's
no, I'm not here.
like
I don't have
when
it
you are saying like box department, like 41 500. I was like, oh my god. When we were doing the maths, oh my god, this is a reefer or not? But
Yeah, it's 41,500. It's an amazing for a reefer.
it's great.
And also, we are having the same situation over here. We are having 3 drivers that are having the best gross.
Yep.
We are having 38,000, 38,545 on the second place, and the winner 41,500.
500, correct.
But when we go on the other side, on the RPM, we are having totally 3 drivers.
Yep.
We are having on the third place Hasbo
Yes.
with 2.28. He was the winner on the previous month. Now he's on the third place with 2.28
RPM.
RPM. We are having on the second place Dino with 2.31. Dino is a new guy that's joined us like 1 month ago, and I can say that he did 2.31 on a solid miles, not so many, but solid one. And then we are having the winner, that's Philip. He did 2.35. So with my previous conversation that I was having with you, that I told you that we are having straight backs, we are talking actually, straight backs, 38,545, and the winner 41.5. Those are incredible big numbers.
Big.
So with that gross and talking about 2.28, talking about 2.31, talking about 2.35 as a winner,
Excuse me.
it's an amazing month for the straight box department. And this is something that I'm really happy, and I really want something like this to the fight to continue. So to see maybe 2.5 on the RPM, because those guys are the same thing is happening to them as the reefer. Their fuel, it's pretty much burning way more than what it used to be. So also, as we said at the beginning, that we will talk how much from the money, the gross, they are taking home. We are going again with the winner, with the team driver. So Zvezdan and his co-driver, Nick, did $41,500 from that gross. That bring 5,000 on commission, fuel average 65 cents, that's 7,800, truck payment 2,000, insurance, occupational, cargo, physical, $1,000. His expenses are 15,780. With that being said, I can only say one thing. Zvezdan bring home
And Nick,
$25,720. That's almost same as the reefer.
no, $30 more.
Pretty much, yeah. So you see the difference. Petra was having 90 cents fuel spent,
Yep.
and over here we are having 65.
Yep.
Huge difference.
Huge difference, correct? And to be honest with you, let's mention that Peter almost
Yeah,
did like.
but still need to mention that here is 2 drivers, over there is 1 driver.
Yes, but Neil, let's be honest, $13,000 he made more. And he's taking home the same amount that Zvezdan and Nick gonna divide it between each other.
Yeah. For a straight box, it's an amazing.
It's
It's an amazing.
for me, it's not discussable. You just cannot be like, this is not real.
Yeah. And you're, we could say, I was, the last episode, I was talking totally same thing. For a straight box, you don't need to have a CDL. You just need
Yeah.
to have a regular driver license, because you are hauling only till 26,000 pounds with not having CDL, earning those money.
Those kind of money, yes.
It's pretty much perfect. Yes, I understand that in this money we never can calculate how much it's the, I can say, maintenance for the truck,
Of
because
course.
sometimes that not to be paying, but still I think that you will have enough money from the
Yes, Neil,
25,720
but
to put something in your pocket.
nobody can know. Nobody can know what's the driver's expenses in private life. We were having episode that we were filming, and that we were saying that we do have drivers that made almost $30,000 by a side. They told us that they're gonna call us in 1 week, so they can relax a little bit, and they call us in 3 days. So they made $30,000 spent in 3 days.
Yeah.
If you're doing your math like correctly, if you're just, how to say, normal guy, if you are thinking about, because listen, they have expenses. I'm not saying that they don't have it, but this is their job. They need to, as they are paying, how to say, insurance, medical insurance, car insurance and stuff like that. They need to put aside, let's say, on a monthly basis of, I'm saying, in this situation with Zvezdan and Nick, of 25,720, they need to put $5,000 aside for needs for the truck. Because
Yeah,
you
definitely.
never know if the transmission, let's say, I'm talking
Correct,
about
correct.
the,
They need always to put the money on the
So-
side for something, if something wrong
So
goes.
let's be reasonable. 4 or 5 months, they need to put some cash by side. That's like 30 grand. So for 30 grand, you can maintenance your truck.
Right now, on this earning or this money, I can say that you can even buy a truck on this one. You are seeing a lot of trucks that are also sold for those kind of money. So,
Yep.
so I can say that this is something that
Let's sum it up again. So Zvezdan and Nick made $41,500,
yes,
and they took home, their expenses was $15,780, and they bring home $25,720.
correct, definitely. That's an amazing.
Just remember and mark those numbers, guys, because this is not good, not perfect. This is awesome. For me, it's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Like, uh, and we are having also, I can say, because of those numbers, we are having a drivers calling and asking for, do you have
Constantly.
spots, and do you
Constantly.
have, like, we are seeing like huge increase on the approach from the drivers, especially for the straight backs.
Yep.
Because obviously you can see
I
that
agree.
you can see that if you're able to drive, we are able to make money.
Yep.
So just if you're comfortable with driving, come join us and be part of it. Bobby, what I want to talk another segment, it's pretty much I want to say something what I mean, and I also want to hear your opinion. Right now, pretty much we can see that, I mean, that's not a fight, that's like a battle between two data information about on one side we are having DAT, the one that we are pretty much looking for loads, and on the other side you're having a sonar,
Correct.
and you're having two different type of data information who are gathering information, and they're putting them out with what's the RPM, what's the real increase, what's the rejection rate, which area is hot, which area is not hot. So what I want to discuss over here, SONAR, it's putting a prediction that Reefer department, where we are, it's gonna pretty much, I can say, it will be put on a rocket ship, and it will go on RPM of 3.37
On total mass.
on empty mass.
On empty.
Yeah, all on every date I can say that they are gathering everywhere. It's only empty mass. They never put the total mass.
Yeah.
They don't know. Maybe they put like 20, 30, but I don't think they put anymore. On the other side, we are having DAT, who is putting the national rate on 2.97.
Correct.
So my question is, what do you think? Who is having more accurate, or who is having better, correct, I can say, RPM, when we know that we in our department, if we go by their maths and we are calculating only the loaded miles, we are between 3.45 and 3.49. So we are beating SONAR projected RPM, and we are far away better than the 2.97 on DAT. What do you think about it?
When we are doing, how to say, every Tuesday we are doing researches, and we are going through numbers, and we are going to see what's the RPM from that. For me, you can see that is way more, how to say, accurate for daily operations. There is SONAR, which is, I can say, the hype side of the data, that it's like projecting that it's gonna be rocket, as you said, put on a rocket ship, and it's gonna be 3.37. How to say, the RPM, but when we are having our top earners, as you mentioned, between 3.4 and 3.45, sorry, and 3.49, it proves that you played the dot boards very right, you know. And for me, it's more accurate for a daily operations. No hard feelings, and no how to say, no offense to SONAR or stuff like that, but for me it's more accurate. I don't know what you think. I want to, how to say, you also to express your thoughts.
I can, yeah, I can split. I don't have ideal, I can say, only vote for SONAR or vote for DAT. Because on SONAR, if you're seeing only the data from SONAR, you will see that pretty much everything is hot, everything is perfect, everything is, the shippers are just waiting for the carrier to show up and just pay them how much they want. And on other side, I can say that that's not true, but I can say somewhere between is the real truth, because most of the lane that we are hauling in the reefer department, it's from the straight lanes.
Yeah.
The same thing is happening with the straight box department. On the straight box department, I was doing some math earlier. I mean, it depends on the area, I can say, but if you are in Chicago, earlier you're supposed to send like 15 to 30 mails to get load booked. Now I can say that probably even in one mail you can book the truck, but you will not make money. But in 10 mails, if you send emails, in 10 emails, definitely you're booking the truck, and you're booking it solid.
Yep, you're taking money.
The same thing is happening pretty much all over the place. Still, there are still a lot of dead areas for the straight box department, I can say. Especially California, Sacramento, it's, I can say, bad one. Los Angeles is bad, but not as it used to be. It's way better. So my point is, from that side of viewing the things, I can say that SONAR, maybe it's having more information and more accurate information. That's definitely, it's heating up. On the other side, DAT is playing a little bit on the safe side,
On the safe side, correct.
but I can how to say, I can want to say that they are trying, because still we as a carrier and on the other side brokers need to use them. So if they keep showing them higher and higher rates, we will get in position where, how to say, the broker is gonna start will be scared. I can say, hey, the rates are up, and they will start reducing the cost. They will reduce, like if they are having like 10 membership, they will reduce them to like 7 accounts.
Yep.
So pretty much I think that they are playing a little bit safe, not showing the real truth. On the other side, I can say that SONAR it's playing too optimistic, so the people can buy them, and they will be like, okay, let's see what SONAR gonna say for the next week, how it's gonna be. So having both of them is definitely win-win.
Yep.
So I will still keep looking on DAT what's saying, I will keep looking on SONAR what's saying, and I will find something in the between. So to sum it up, I can say that on SONAR 3.37 we did better, we did 3.45
To 3.49,
yep,
correct.
and from the DAT we are almost like 60 cents better.
Yes.
So definitely we are way better than what those guys are predicting.
Yes.
And what I'm used to say to my dispatcher, as long we are beating them, we are better.
Yeah.
And also for the straight box department, we are right now 2.03. It's our average that we are doing on a company. With, I can say that they are doing some math, because for the straight box it's a little bit harder for DAT and SONAR to get some better information, because there is not classic website that's pretty much following all the data that's happening. So they are having like 180 some RPM, what's average for them. So with that being said, having $2 a mile, it's pretty great one.
Yep. I do agree.
Another thing that I also want to discuss with you, Bobby, it's what you think about the tracking. What I mean by tracking, I mean probably you notice that on a lot of rate confirmation that we are getting, we are having, if the driver is not tracked, $100 charge. The tracking must be constant every 2 hours to have a ping, etc., etc. What do you think about it? Like, is that another gameplay from the brokers that they are trying to sneak money from you, or
About the tracking trap
pretty much yes?
from the brokers.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to our brokers that we are working a lot with them. We do have some, I cannot say some, we do have a lot of situations that we were inside those situations and dealing with the problems. We do have some guys that were sitting there almost whole shift, not getting loaded, and we were being told from the broker, just be patient, we're gonna pay you detention, we're gonna take care of you, blah blah blah, as you said. And to be honest with you, when we deliver the load, there you go, the truth, I cannot say the truth, the sword in your back.
The sad reality.
Yeah. Just the driver was not tracking.
Yeah.
The driver did not ping every 6 hours, as you are mentioning. You know, when we have a proof, we do, how to say, we were tricked so many times that right now we are starting to just, we are the guys who is insisting, and we are the guys who are double checking on the tracking by ourselves with them. We do have a picture of the macro point that is accepted. we are sending to them. We are asking them, is everything working properly, and we are good. And we are passing that information to the after hours. After hours is doing 2 check calls during the night with the probably with the teams that they are driving, or in the morning when the guys are starting their shift. And we are trying to be as much as avoidable in avoidable situations with this kind of situations. We do have some situations that you were talking in the office a couple of days ago about the one guy. You can tell them the story about the one guy.
This is something it's totally new to me, and from one thing I was reading, and I was like, this can be good for us, but on the other side, it can be also bad. So what happened over here? Just listen to the story. It's like, I mean, it's not story. If you see it from professional way, it can be perfect for you. If you are seeing from just I don't care, just I'm doing the load, it's gonna be really bad for you. Today, broker share that his carrier need to lay over the delivery in. He didn't mention the city. I will just say he need to lay over for the delivery. On the question, actually, it's one side story. He was telling all the time from one point of view. The reason why he need to lay over, it's because customer, instead of begging you, you need to have tracking, you need to have tracking, you need to have tracking. You are having an AI that's following you from the point A, where you start the load from the shipper, all the way to the receiver. In case you are not having every 2 hours beeping on your macro point or whatever application he was using, it's immediately informing the customer that you are late and need to be rescheduled. So what happened over here? This guy picked the load, he started driving, tracking was working. He went to sleep, he turned on airplane mode, the application wasn't tracking him anymore, and the application sent to AI, okay, this driver will not make the delivery and just reschedule. So not even the broker know about it, but he was not on the rate confirmation that if something happened and it's not tracking all the time, the customer will reschedule the load. Driver arrived to the receiver, and guess what? No appointment for that day. The appointment was moved for the next day. And what we get in this position? We are getting a layover, which will be not paid. The driver will need to layover for the next day. Then we are having pretty much one side losing money. On the other side, we are having a driver who will be pissed off. And we are having a broker who can always say to you, I told you.
Yep.
And you're in position where you are like, I can't do absolutely nothing.
I can correct you if I can say that I'm correcting you. They don't need to even mention I told you. They just gonna say it's wrote. It's
wrote on. Yeah, always that one.
The easiest way to them, and you and me and most of the dispatchers who is looking and watching this episode gonna agree, guys. We are booking trucks. We are planning them. We are organizing them. We in professional way, we need to read the whole conversation. The whole title that is put on the rate confirmation, you know. But when we having a rate confirmations that have 4 pages, you know, you have the first page, the pickup below that, you have the instruction, after that you have the delivery, you have the instruction, and if it has a multi-stop load, you have like six pages to read it down, and that's like almost 45 minutes of just reading, you know.
Yeah.
And in 5 minutes you need to sign the rate confirmation, bring it back to the broker, dispatcher, driver, and if it's a tight pickup, you need to start driving right away. You know, it's something that we are trying to be like, how to say, we are just doing it very, very fast, and it can happen this one, and it's gonna hurt you a lot. But on the other side, how to say, it's something that you cannot go against, because they gonna just prove you that they're right. As we said, it's written on the rate confirmation. You must read it.
Yeah, but let me tell you about it, that one. But what I also want to tell you, on the other side, this can be used as an advantage if you're a good carrier. Just imagine you are having delivery. I will just say example. You are having a delivery in Chicago. If you're having like 30% of the broker doing this, and just imagine with this move, you are having 30% less trucks in the same area tomorrow.
Yes.
And that means that if you are just playing this game, you're having a tracking, you will win. Because you will,
Yes,
you will,
I agree.
you will have, instead of, just example, instead of 1,000 trucks, you will have 700 trucks.
Yep.
And that's huge difference.
Of course, I agree.
So this can be also used on a pretty great advantage in our favor, I can say.
Yes, in our favor. I can agree with you, and I'm with you, but we do have drivers that,
Are old,
yes,
not good with technology.
Yes, we do have a drivers that excuse me, we do have a drivers that are, how to say, crazy, and they are loving this work, and they are non-stop, and they are impeccable. But also we do have a drivers, when they are trying to get their 2 hours rest, they are just switching off the phone, you know.
Yeah.
And those 2 hours, even if they are the best drivers in the world, you know, it can make you a problem. But I can agree with you that when we are working like that, it can be also in a big favor to the carriers that are doing their job properly, and they are, how to say, on top of it. Because we, how to say, as you mentioned, instead of 1,000 trucks, let's say, for example, if 30% of the carriers are not doing the, how to say, the trucking and this kind of work, you have like automatically right away 300 trucks less than was expected, and they are in Chicago right now looking for a load.
And do you remember the following situation that happened? There was Florida with 3 or 4 drops. I think it was flowers. What happened? When you told me like there is a couple of drops and the rate confirmation have 8, 7, 9 pages, no big deal. This was one of the most interesting tricks that I saw from the broker. He put 7 pages with all the information. He left the 8th one empty, and you are like, okay, it's empty. On the 9th pages, what he did? He write with the big letters. All the pages from the PUD must be sent to that email specific. If it's not sent after the delivery in 3 hours, you will get charged $100 per day. And also it's saying that in case it's not received in the 7 days, then it's gonna be capped at $300. On that load, we get charged $300 just because of something that was on the 9th page of the rate confirmation. I can say that yes, it's our mistake that we didn't go all the way.
Yep.
But if you're having that strict rule, you will tell me and you will be like, hey, you know what? Just read the rate confirmation, please. Make sure you send me the POD because there is charges.
Yeah, no, they gonna just said to you, hey Neil, thank you for the truck. Just make sure you read the 9th page of the rate confirmation. It has clearly said what you need to do after you deliver the load with us.
Yeah,
that's
correct.
all. That's all.
Harris is watching us, so shout out to
Harry.
To Harris, one of the best guy that we are having, always responsible, always on time, and also interesting thing that I also wanted to talk about the I mean, I can say combination between the detention and the DAT information about the RPM and how much is the real revenue that every truck need to make so to be worthy and to how to say something that the broker are saying like that's the DAT average. So just imagine you're having, let's say, pickup from a shipper who is having 1.7 rate star for from 500 comments review, and on the same lane I can say, let's say Ohio to New Jersey, and you're having shipper who is pretty much 4.3, you know it from before, it's same miles Ohio to New Jersey. What you will do, tell me? Are you gonna do the same thing? Are you gonna still do like same rate, or it's gonna be different one? You can agree that it's gonna be totally different.
Totally different one, correct.
So with that being said, I always want to talk and to how to say, but the deal is you don't have it who to discuss about it.
There is a lot of topics that me and you can discuss, and we can go 3 days without stopping and talking about the industry.
Yeah, but you must agree with that example. With some brokers sometimes told you, hey, this lane is paying that much. Yes, but not for that cheaper.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tell you this one. I do have a truck that was in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I was strictly aware what to expect, and I knew what to expect. And to be honest with you, I do have some offers because I post the truck and I know that my guys gonna reach out to me because I already sent them the truck list as we are sending the truck list with the brokers that we are working. I booked the load. I book a load going to Kentucky, and I'm gonna tell you the rate. It was $3,600. 3600 going to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
860 miles, I'm guessing, if I'm not mistaken. Delivery next day night in McLean, and I get that load, and it was minus 10 degrees. I was having email after I booked the load from one of my guys that I was working, and I was taking loads from them from Minnesota, and he offered me a load going to the same place but $600 less. And I got not in argument with him, I got in conversation with him, and I told him, listen, I booked this truck with brokers that I know, but I'm not close that much, so I can, how to say, I'm not gonna cancel the load for sure. I'm just asking you why you're not paying me the same load, the same rate. Let's say it's the same mileage, it's same, it's probably it was the, how to say, I get him that he's trying to sell me the load cheaper, and to try to explain me why he's offering me less money than what I have been booked for, you know. And he was like, your load is minus 10 but mine is 0. I was like,
What's the difference?
Okay, what's the
Almost
difference?
no difference.
What's the difference
No
here?
difference.
You're offering me $600 less for not even how to say, I can afford to say drastic difference in the temperature. It's minus 10, it's 0 degrees. It's like almost the same, you know. And what's your point here? Just tell me, Bobby, I want to sell the load for $3,000. I don't want to sell the load to 3,600. Even you can tell me, hey, Bobby, you know what? Your load is frozen. Mine is not. Mine is fresh. And even that time, I can hardly understand you, but it's like, come on, it's like gonna be a $600 waste over one day for fuel in the reefer.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You know, let's be realistic, because the thing is, everybody needs to make money, and everybody needs to provide food for their families at the end of the month, at the end of the week. You know, I totally understand that one. But when we are trying to build some relationships and build, how to say, and rely on that broker, as we mentioned in the beginning of the episode, we do have brokers that are having loads from the Northeast. We sit them with them, we have a meeting, we told them, guys, it's not worth for us to send our trucks to Northeast. If you are willing to move your rates, we can do the loads. We have brokers that increase their rates by $1,000.
Yeah, because
and you want me to,
what's happening right now, and
so you want to tell me, sorry, so you want to tell me that the guy who is in Northeast paying for the Midwest $1,000 more, and he can afford that? You are telling me that your load is 0 degrees, and you cannot afford to pay a carrier that you know that's gonna bring you a good service? You will have a driver who will check in on the time, who will not be paying non-stop, calling, disturbing, why I'm not loaded, what is happening, and your load gonna be on time, and you're having a guy who you worked before, you're having after hours team that are non-stop on a dial. You can reach them by every single ringing. You can get update from everybody, and you are willing to lose me over those $600 with a story that it's 0 degrees?
last week I told you a broker called to me, and he's saying one of the guy we are working a lot with them, and he told me the following stuff, and I told you what he told me. So, and that's making that much sense that it was funny. First thing, he's telling to me, we had a meeting, and on the meeting, those the broker words, and he's like, I told them, we need to pay them more, and they will start asking for more. Why? Because of the fuel.
Of fuel, correct.
Their answer was, what we have with the fuel, how it's our connection with the fuel. So they can imagine that fuel, it's directly connected with how much expenses we will have on that load.
We are reading.
Second thing that what he told me, it's also funny. Especially they are having couple of lanes that are like that. You are delivering to New Jersey, then you are entering to Bronx. From Bronx, you are going to upstate New York, a little bit lower than Albany. From there, you're coming back and you're going to the island. They are just doing the math by the miles, and they're like, okay, this load didn't need to be that much. On that load, we are having just 500
expenses
for the tolls on the bridges.
on the bridges, correct, George?
So whoever is building the load, just put someone else. Example, that Albany. If you're having someone going to PA, finish him in Albany.
Yes.
Don't let me go to the island, go back, go outside, then again coming back.
Yeah.
That's a little bad one. Another thing that is also interesting, it's what happened. This broker, it's telling me, those guys, because in like 3 months ago, pretty much almost all the states, I can say, they increased the tolls. So driver wages went up, fuel went up, labor, just imagine the labor couple of years ago, it was like 75, 100. That was expensive, I can say, labor. Now, the cheapest one, it's 125. If you're over the weekend or in the night shift, be happy if you get 250. What's the funny thing? You go to change battery for the truck or the trailer, no big deal. They charge you 2 hours, $500, just because you are like, hey, this is 10-minute job. And they're like, yeah, but you know what? We must charge 2 hours. You're taking me 500. That was the funniest thing. The most expensive battery change that we did, it was Saturday. We paid $900 battery change on trailer. That's like 50 minutes of job. Charging me that much, it's not fair. So, with that also being mean, yesterday, tons of situations that was happening. Yesterday we had a driver who we told him change the tire while you are in Chicago, because if you change the tires now, probably you will change. You need to change like 3 of them. I mean, just change 4 tires. You don't need to bother with it. That's like almost 11 something, 11 almost 1200 I can say. What happened? This guy went on the road, get flat tire, change 1 tire, $500. After 30 minutes, another tire. We spent, actually he spent, but we paid with EFS, $1,000 on 2 tires, on road service on the road. We don't know what kind of tires he put, because you don't have an option. You have only option to accept. Of course. So now instead of putting 4 or 5 tires, depends where you're gonna change them, he used his money only for 2 tires.
For 2 tires.
And he still have
2 more
to change. So everything, you need to have an idea why we ask for more money. And the broker also told me that on the meeting, he was trying to explain them this one. He was also trying to explain them that it's a huge difference those days with especially with the fuel, because when they're sitting, it's not anymore just the detention. The idling, it's making the truck spend more money, more fuel. Yep. It's incredible. And my point of everything of this is that those guys are having a situation where they don't have that much idea what exactly is happening and how exactly we are working on site of the carrier. They know only what's happening on the site of the broker, and they just go by the miles, RPM.
By the book.
By the book. Yes, but in situation like this one, where you have pretty much not normal things, you don't have labor who are crazy, you have fuel crazy, so you have a lot of things happening. So you can't just go by the book. You must adopt.
Yes.
So what happened with one of the brokers that we are working a lot? He didn't want to pay more. We were like, okay, we get you, but taking this load, for me, earlier it was making a lot of money. Now it's just making average money, nothing special.
Correct. And
so
we're not gonna
I must go more, because you can expect from me to give you my best drivers and not making money.
Yep.
What happened? 3 days, there were no loads. The 4th one, he called, he was like, okay, tell me how much you want, because there's one customer guy in their team that's working. He was like, you know what? There is only 2 companies for us that doing perfect job. You and another name, I don't want to name it. And I'm like what's the other doing? That's funny, what's the other doing? They're messing the BULs, because this is multi-drops. They're messing the BUL. They're going to wrong places,
They're
late
not
to the
on time,
delivery,
yes.
not on time. So, mine 600, 700, 800,000 compared to the
Headaches that they are having from them, it's nothing
nothing.
compared.
So from that day, we are having this guy, I hope, understand that he is not paying the money to me so I can make more money. He's paying to the driver
Yep.
to still be fighting to make a lot of money, because it's you're not fighting the same if you're having like 500 that's gonna left from that load and 2,000 from that load.
Yep.
You will have a totally different will, I can say, totally different chance. I don't know, like to prove yourself, to make it happen,
You're right.
to be on time, to grab the chains, to show yourself. So the next time that broker ask again for you.
You're right. These kind of situations can happen. We discuss with them, and the most important thing is that we are sitting with them on a meeting and we are just telling them what's wrong from our side, from our point of view. Also, we are not in position to just tell them, hey guys, you need to pay this one, and we are not talking about. We do have situations that you spoke about, what the brokers last week. I think we helped them. They were not willing to pay the amount that we were asking. They paid like $250 less. But I get the load and I tell them, this time I'm gonna help you because I don't have so many miles that head that I can send my
Yeah,
drivers.
that's a
I
huge-
cannot
yeah.
burn some big dramatically big difference in fuel. I can help you with 250, but next time when I'm gonna need 250 or 300 or 400, you're gonna help me. That happened 2 days ago. We needed the load going to Florida. We get the money that we wanted. Everybody's happy.
You're right.
And
And we are on time.
Yeah, and we are on
That's
time.
important.
That's the most important thing. And they're happy and they're just saying, thank you guys. Everything is good. Everything is. I do agree that sometimes we are fighting for our drivers, and we are sometimes asking more money that we supposed to be asking, but that's our job. Also, it's their job to be satisfied. You know, we do have brokers, you know them, they're just telling me, you know what, Bobby, I can do the load for you for that kind of money because I just want to move on. I have like 30 more loads
Yeah.
to sell, and I don't want to bother with this load. I know that this load even gonna be picked up on time, even gonna be picked up and delivered on time. We do have. It's funny. It's not that we did a mistake, but it was funny. If you can remember, we did a load with one of our regular guys from Iowa going to Georgia. Our pickup time was for 1 p.m. We did have a flat tire. It was Willie, I think. We did have a flat tire. We informed them that we're gonna be late for the pickup, and after 5 or 6 hours, he just replied to me, "Oh my God, I didn't know that I need to babysit this email. But you sent everything here. Everything was good." His after hours was in communication with us, even when we are when we are late with some with some things that happened to us, and I was laughing. I didn't know that I need to babysit your email. That's telling you a lot. That's telling you a lot that he doesn't even open his phone to check if the load it was.
When it's having you on the
Yeah, he's having you as a carrier that he knows. We did a lot of loads with him. He just knows that he don't even need to send me a ETA for the pickup. He knows that I'm gonna be for the time frame that I agree on the rate confirmation that I'm gonna be there.
That's
You know,
one
and
of the most important things.
I just wanted to mention it was our fault that we were late. We were having flat tire. It was something that can happen, you know. But we were in constant communication with his team. He didn't open the emails, and after 5 hours, he just wrote that email with just make fun of the whole situation. Oh my God, I didn't know that I need to babysit. you know, because I know you guys that you're gonna make it on time and everything should be okay and everything should be good.
Definitely, definitely. Bobby, that's it. I don't know what more things to talk, to be honest, because pretty much we discussed what we did on March. We can say that, as we say, we are having 3 drivers who, on the reefer department, who did
More
over
than
50K.
50, of course.
We were having like 7 or 8 drivers that were close to 50K but were over 45.
Yep.
That's definitely also a big shot to
To everybody.
to everybody.
To everybody.
So my aim is for April we must do 5 guys at 50K. It's gonna be hard,
It's gonna be
but-
hard, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a shot.
With the team that we are having, with the rates and everything, I think that we will make it happen. And
Let's hope so. Yes.
we are having, I'm hoping that the fuel will go down a little bit at least,
Let's hope.
because it's burning a lot of money from driver pocket.
Yes. Yes.
It's not, pretty much it's not hurting a lot of guys, it's directly hitting the driver.
them. Yes. 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 Yes.
I
yes.
was having last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't know, I can remember. One guy was for his need, he was driving all the time on the northeast, and then he went all the way to it was Illinois, South Carolina, Massachusetts, went to Buffalo. From Buffalo, it went to Virginia, I think. And he told me, you know what? I spent more than $1 a mile. And for the Peter, the method that we are doing, he did 90 cents. So that 10 cents difference on 15,000, I can say, average. It's almost, I mean, 1,500, 1,600.
Yeah, but
and
it's
it's from
difference.
his pocket.
It's a difference.
It's from his pocket.
That's
His food.
Half,
His food.
His food. His half truck payment for the month.
Yeah. So definitely that's something that for sure, what I'm expecting that for sure there will be more better RPM coming. So if Solar is saying 3.37, I can say that I'm expecting at least to go better than 3.5, that's for sure. Because we are, as I say, right now on 3.45, 3. Something like that. So I can say that we must be, and I'm pretty sure we'll be over 3.5. On the straight box department, I'm expecting to stay around 2.1, 2.2. That's okay for straight box. Yes, sometimes you can get something that's really good and you can go like maybe 2.4. Last month we were having 2.43 or 46. I don't remember. Don't have the number with me.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was. It was Hasbro. Or
Yeah, it was Hasbro, but I don't have the information with me. But it was 30. It's 2.46 or 2.43, something like that. So it's possible to have that kind of RPM. The problem is that you can't expect it all the time because it really depends. If you're having a couple of short ones, you will have higher. But
Yep.
you can't expect to be in the top grosser. You will be
Yes.
in.
Yes.
So that's always will be the hard
Everything
battle.
has his own sacrifice.
Yes,
So,
yes.
as you mentioned,
If you're having a truck, you are renting the truck. You must gross. You must run for the gross.
yes.
If you own the truck and you're paying for it, I will do it somewhere in middle. Somewhere.
We have some
the
of
middle.
we have me and you have some drivers that are really how to say consistent, and some of them are just saying, you know what, I'm only interested in the gross.
Yeah.
But some of them are saying, you know what, just keep me around $10,000 to $11,000 on 2,900, 3,000 miles, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't need anything more, you know. And we do have some drivers like that.
So that's it. You want
I
to say
can-
something?
No, I just wanna say thank you for watching us, guys. We do appreciate if you click the button to subscribe.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
it's
help
mean
us.
nothing to them,
Yeah, it's
but
help
it's
us a
meaning
lot.
to us.
We're trying to just, how to say, bring you more honest and realistic situations from the trucking, from the dispatcher side. Also, we are in constant communication with the drivers.
Yeah.
We are bringing also their side to you guys. So it's gonna mean a lot to us if you subscribe, if you hit the bell button. And thank you for watching us. Stay tuned for the next episode 8.
Yeah. That's it, guys. Another episode that we finished with Dispatch Tale. Thank you for watching. As Bobby said, make sure we are pretty much on every platform. We are on TikTok, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube. So make sure you follow us, you like, you subscribe. Just support us if you like it. If you don't like it, still, I mean, you can dislike it.
Yes.
So we are really trying to show you how we do it, what we think, what's our opinion. So any question that you are having, just
Feel free to
feel
contact
free to
us.
contact us. There is a lot of guys who are emailing us or DM in Instagram, Facebook, whatever, asking for help or asking for opinion, asking, hey, I'm having this kind of statement, that many miles, that much money, what you think? So we are not a company who trying to selling you something. We are here because we want to talk with you. So if you want to talk with us and to discuss about anything about the trucking in USA, we really need you.
You're on
And
the right spot.
You're on the right spot. So that's it, guys.
Yeah. See you next time, next episode.
See you next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.